La di da, la di da 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 di da da. What's going on? What's going on? It's your girl Fathom DJ here with another message. As usual, I'm making adjustments and things of that nature, and being mindful of the many things that I ask for in the universe. So yesterday on Facebook, I had a moment where I talked about being somebody came up to me and they asked me um, a bunch of questions at Bureau Bar on Sunday night. And because I'm always wherever I am, like normally I'm just really about music and making people feel good like that. So this particular individual off um, with compliments and, just kind of conversation. In that conversation was a bit of a flirting session that I wasn't aware of. So I went to Facebook and kind of talked about it yesterday as a way to be relatable because I'm very guarded about how much of my personal business I share with people. And so I know that that can create defense and not have people really be as social as they might be with me because I would normally share with them. So I went in and I shared the story of Sunday night. And then I got this inboxing from a DJ who I had not heard of or known anything about, who I guess saw one of my comments on another DJ's postings and he added me on Facebook or whatever. And he pops up and he asks me to listen to his mix. And I forgot. I forgot how people might perceive me in that moment. I forgot. So let's talk about it. So I'm in this world and I've been DJing for over, I don't really like talking about it. And I guess I should own my tenure because it's something to be proud of. I've been DJing, at least collecting music for almost 20 years. Um, and the highs and lows, the changes in the industry, the changes in my personal life and things of that nature, they fluctuate. And so I've had some really great moments. I've had some really challenging moments. I think that's a part of life. And so when this DJ comes to my inbox and hits me with this mix and he's like, listen to my mix, tell me what you think. I'm sitting there going, what the fuck do you care what I think? It's your mix. And if people like it, then fine. Why are you asking me for a critique? I forgot. I simply forgot that people will look to you for mentorship, will look to you for critiques. I don't feel like I'm any better than any other DJ in terms of presenting their body of work to the public. I think that some of us can be very harsh as critics from a DJ standpoint, from a space of insecurity and hatred. And I don't come from that space. And I guess part of it has to do with my environment currently, because when I'm at home, I'm like going through my processes. When I'm in the car, I'm listening to people's stuff and I'm not like, getting so caught up in the technicals that I'm able to enjoy it differently. And I guess also that would be a space that I would occupy in a venue or club when I'm not working, which I hardly ever occupy venues or clubs when I'm not working. But I have to be mindful because I was real guarded. Like I couldn't determine what angle he was coming from. So, we had a slew of, like inboxings back and forth. And I was just kind of like, and I went to my buddies and I clowned them because I was like, what is this dude on? And I can't see his face. And he just pops up out of nowhere with this mix. And I'm just like, what are you on? So this is just my little mental to be mindful, not to be so guarded when people come up on you in any capacity, and not to be mindful that people may see you differently and inquire about your thoughts and critiques. And I guess if I had to critique anything, I would be more interested in critiquing someone's original music and their social media presences, mostly, because I am not going to be the determiner of whether you win or lose. Like, the things that I see as technical are not that important to the buying consumer or the public. Things that I think that are important for the buying consumer and public is the perception that you're going to present in terms of social media and your original products. And so, of course, I'll have a critique in terms of that. But as it pertains to your mixes, it's just like, I asked the question. I was like, how long you been DJing? He said over 30 years. I'm like, I kind of feel like you got the mixing part right. You should. If you would know by now if you were horrible at mixing for 30 years. I think somebody would have probably, especially if you're from Chicago, somebody would have told you that you suck. I mean, there are a few people who still consider themselves DJs who somebody probably needs to give that memo to, but I didn't gain or gather information that said that he was one of them. So I have to be mindful in my own right that people will come to you for specific things. And, I'm sitting there wherever I am in the universe thinking to myself, who am I to judge? Look, who am I to judge? That's just me. But anyway, so I just wanted to pop in and spread a little energy. It's in Tuesday, and I'm being asked to tune back in and be mindful that it's okay that people reference me, and it's okay that I lend my ear to folk in terms of they're asking in terms of DJing and stuff like that. And I'm also inclined to go back to him and maybe follow up and like listen to his mix and stuff like that. And I don't ask DJs to critique my mixes. I don't ask it because I don't really care what you think. Like, I can't afford to care what DJs think. I'm more concerned about what the buying public and, people who may book me and people who are interested in trying to support me in terms of my events and, folks who are rocking at the desktops and stuff. I'm more interested in what those people think over what the DJ communities think, because especially as it pertains to Chicago, because we got a bunch of salty DJs just sitting around looking for reasons to pick at people. I'm not about to put myself in a position to be foolish enough to put the gun in my face for them. So anyway, that's my talk for today. I guess I'll go to Facebook and format a little bit further, and then I'll get to those people there. Cosmic kisses and well wishes to your day and week. You can find me in your World Wide Webosphere at findingfathomdj.com. Hashtag findingfathomdj and hashtag fathomdj in your World Wide Webosphere. Out. Space.